Have you ever heard an American say, "Oh my gosh, no way," or "That's wild," and wondered why they don't just say, "I'm surprised"? Today, we're breaking down the 7 most natural surprise expressions that native speakers use every single day. And once you learn them, you'll sound so much more fluent and authentic in your English conversations. Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily English Edge. I'm here to teach you the real, authentic surprise expressions that Americans actually use when they're shocked or amazed. These are the phrases you won't find in your textbook, but you'll hear them constantly in movies, podcasts, and real conversations. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to react naturally, just like a native speaker. Let's dive in. The first expression is, "No way." This is probably the most common reaction you'll hear. Americans use it when they don't believe something or when they're genuinely shocked. For example, if your friend tells you she got a job offer from her dream company, you'd say, "No way, that's amazing." You can also say, "No way, really?" with a question mark to show you need confirmation. It's super casual, super natural, and it works in almost any situation where you're surprised. The next 2 expressions are, "That's crazy," and "That's wild." Both mean basically the same thing. Something is shocking or unexpected. Americans use these when something is surprising but not necessarily negative. For instance, you travel to 5 countries in 3 months? That's wild. Or your apartment has a rooftop pool? That's crazy. Notice they're usually combined with other phrases like, "That's so crazy," or "That's absolutely wild." These expressions show genuine amazement, and they sound very natural in everyday conversation. Now let's talk about "oh my gosh" and "oh my god." You've definitely heard this one. Americans use it as an immediate reaction to something surprising. It happens before they even think about what to say. So if something shocking happens, you might exclaim, "Oh my gosh, did you see that?" Or, "Oh my god, I can't believe it." Both versions are appropriate in casual and even semi-formal settings. "Oh my gosh" is slightly more family-friendly if you want to be careful about your word choice, but both are completely normal in native speaker English. Here's another really common one. "You're kidding," or the longer version, "Are you kidding me?" This expresses disbelief. It means you don't think what the person is saying is true. For example, if your coworker says they're leaving the company, you might say, "Are you kidding me? I can't believe you're leaving." You can also use just "kidding" as a short question. This is super casual and very popular among native speakers, especially among younger generations and in informal settings. This next one might seem rude if you're new to English, but it's not. I promise. "Shut up" in this context doesn't mean be quiet. When Americans say, "No, shut up, really?" they're expressing surprise and disbelief. It's like saying, "That can't be true." For example, "I just got engaged," and your friend responds, "Shut up, when did this happen?" It's a friendly, excited reaction. The tone of your voice matters here. You need to sound genuinely surprised and happy, not angry. This works best with friends and in very casual situations. 2 more quick ones. "Seriously?" and "For real?" Both are questions that express surprise and ask for confirmation at the same time. Americans use these constantly. "I just won the lottery." "Seriously? No way." Or, "She quit her job without another one lined up." "For real? That's bold." These are short, punchy, and extremely natural. You can use them alone or combine them with other expressions. They work in casual conversations and even in slightly more formal settings with people you know well. Finally, "Get out of here," or just "Get out." This is another expression that means, "I don't believe you," or "That's shocking." For example, "We're canceling the meeting, everyone can leave early." Your coworker says, "Get out of here, really?" It literally means, "I'm shocked by what you're telling me." Again, it sounds rude if you don't know the context, but it's completely friendly and normal among native speakers. The key is your tone. You need to sound excited or amazed, not angry or dismissive. There you have it, 7 essential surprise expressions that will help you sound like a native English speaker. The key is practice. Start listening for these phrases in movies, podcasts, and conversations, and then try using them yourself. Your English is going to sound so much more natural and authentic. If you found this lesson helpful, please subscribe to Daily English Edge for a brand new English lesson every single day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.